Hi. I totally forgot this is how we start the show now, but welcome. Episode 9, Three Guys, One Broad. Hi, I'm your host, Corey. I am going to be joined momentarily by some of my friends and yours. We're going to discuss some good things this evening, such as the fact that we learned that Tylenol is bad. We also are going to be talking about a story that we've talked about before, the D4vd, also known as David. Got a little update there. Jimmy Kimmel, they let him back. But first and foremost, we are going to talk about the weekend that Fleshy P and Dizzy had last weekend. Sit back, relax, grab your favorite drink, and enjoy. It's Three Guys, One Broad. Welcome in. I completely forgot that's how we start the show, and that was live. We'll do it live. Way to go. Hi. Three Guys, One Broad, Episode 9, Season 3. Welcome to Broadcast Headquarters, coming to you live from the desert. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you might be. My old pal Russ Factor, he is in the desert of Phoenix, Arizona. Russ Factor, what say you?
The low desert, by the way. The low desert.
Yes,
it's a valley here.
The low desert.
Just finished our final cat mission here, trapping the mother cat. Got her trapped last night. Got her taken in. She's back recovering in our in one of our 1900 guest room recovery rooms. So hopefully we've got the cat situation under control now for a while. But
good to hear.
Glad to be here, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, Russ Factor. And we're going to take just a little bit of a trip up north. If you look straight up, I don't know which way he was looking, but if you look straight up, and you almost just shy of Russia, our old pal Dizzy Girl Gnomes and her, I mean, prove me wrong. Better half, Fleshy P. Hi, how are you?
We're doing good. I would also say I'm more like a roommate.
Dizzy Girl Gnome's roommate, yeah. Fleshy P.
A freeloading roommate. Let's get that right.
A very freeloading roommate.
Well, how are you two? You two are the couple of the hour. We're going to discuss first. I can't wait to hear your breakdown of your weekend. I got some pictures. I got some video. And quite frankly, I wanted more. I yearned for more, and here we are going to hear all about it.
I was real worried about you guys in that room. That was some scary stuff I saw there.
State-of-the-art security.
That was sketchy shit. I was worried about us too.
Yeah, I would have pushed everything you could have lifted in that room up against the door.
Where did you guys go again?
We went to Radium Hot Springs to the Columbia Valley Classics Cruisers car show.
Wow, that was a tongue twister.
It was.
That was easy for you to say.
It's only a club of 30 members.
Only 30?
Only 30.
Wow.
And are you a card-carrying member, Fleshy?
Unfortunately, no. No.
What do we got to do to get Fleshy P a club car?
Well, I'm thinking maybe for the hefty fee of $30, it might be his Christmas present.
If we can get 200 likes and and possibly $30.
Make sure to double tap that screen. If we get 30 likes, we're going to stop right here. We're not going to go on the show until we hit this 30 likes.
So tell us about it. You went up there to see a fella.
I
call
your
him
hero.
The Canadian Laura Miles.
Your hero.
Yeah.
Fleshy's hero.
Oh, Fleshy's hero. They say you should never meet your heroes, and they're right.
They do say that. I've met a couple of my heroes, and man, yeah.
Why? What happened? Tell me about it.
Oh, it wasn't bad at all. I actually didn't physically meet him, but I kind of really creepily entered his circle.
That's what I like to
Got
hear.
close.
That's what I like to hear.
Rubbed a little elbow with him. We were kind of back
sure it was
to back.
his elbow.
I made it look like I was checking out these tires, and just
Sure, it was his elbow because he's a tall guy.
kind of pressed my butt into his shoulder while he was bent down.
Fuck yeah.
I said, "You like that? You like that, Big Mike?"
Do you have a picture of him, Russ Factor?
What was his name again?
Mike Hall.
Oh yeah.
Mike Hall from Rust Bros.
Not the creepy stalking pictures I was taking.
Yeah.
So this is the cat they went to go see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura Miles, right?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like Laura Miles. A little more meat on
I
his
miss
bones.
Laura Miles.
His I don't think he gets his rebraided though. Redreaded. They're just all natural.
They're just natural.
Natural.
So you guys had world-class accommodations.
Absolute
State of the art.
top-notch Canadian accommodations. It was awesome.
$200 plus dollars a night.
I cannot believe that. It looked like a Dexter murder scene.
It was totally
cleaned up.
that.
I honestly thought my first impression was when I walked into the room was, oh my God. And after that, and I entered the bathroom, and it completely reminded me of the scene from Scarface. I don't know if you guys remember that scene where they're dismembering Buddy in the bathtub.
Oh man. Oh,
Or how do you
man.
say that on social media platforms? But they were
Parting.
parting this person out.
Parting
Aggressively.
Parting him out. Ah.
The tub was like the 1960s pink, and it had so many chips in it. But what got me is just at the front door, the blood on the front door,
Yeah.
A little bit of blood on the front door. Yeah, that was concerning.
the blood on your bed.
There's a little bit of blood on the bed. I'm no stranger to a bit of blood on the bed, but when it's not mine.
I want to talk about this.
Oh, Blah.
Was that a spider web
That's a everything in it web.
or
What are we
blood
looking at there?
splatter?
Is the pink stuff just artifacting from your camera, or was that really there?
It was there.
Oh,
It looked like they forgot to scrape off the brain.
I don't know what causes that, but something of
Nice.
that
Looks like
nature.
somebody else was having a bad time in that room.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the entire video was when Dizzy was rolling around the video and she was scrolling around the room, and you just hear her describing what's going on, and just like faintly in the background you hear Fleshy P go, "We're not supposed to have stuff like this up here in Canada."
That was when I found the blood on your bed.
Oh, right. Yes. yes.
Oh, God.
And he was like,
I
"Oh,
rewatched
no."
and rewatched and rewatched, and I sat out on the front porch with Kel Spells, and I go, "Oh my God, Fleshy P is one of my favorite people. Listen to this." And she sat there and she's like, "Oh yeah, that's pretty funny." I was like, "No, listen. Oh yeah, that's really funny." I was like, "No, listen to Fleshy P." She goes, "Oh, I did. I heard it the first."
She's like,
two times."
I
was
heard
like,
it, you retard.
I was like, I've got to meet this little fella, because he and I would just listen to him all day. He needs a camera following him.
I've always
at all
said
times.
that I would like to just without even any introductions, just us be able to film him and my dad hanging out.
Yeah,
Oh my God. That would
we
be
need to make that
awesome.
happen.
That would be-
We will make that happen.
That's my Christmas dream.
Yeah, you gotta
You guys
meet
celebrate
Daddy
Christmas in
Factor,
Canada?
because there's a lot of parallels in the way the mind works. I've noticed.
And it just makes me laugh. And I don't know why. It's just like,
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
we're not even supposed to have stuff like this here in Canada. Just faintly, I can just see Fleshy P just hand palm in face, just sitting over the bench with his little feet dangling on the side. Just cannot even imagine the fact that he's going to have to sleep in this room. And not only that, is he paid $220 for this dump.
Yeah.
Yes, it was so filthy. And that picture he had up just there, Russ had, it was of the nightstand. Now, the handles, like the doorknobs of everything, were greasy. And I sat down on the bed and I saw the Kleenex there. And I was like, Lord Jesus, I could just imagine.
Don't let this be greasy.
I wouldn't go near it. I could just imagine all the bodily fluids that were up underneath that.
Oh, yeah.
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 Oof.
And the state-of-the-art security was like the piece de resistance.
So why was it so much? Was it this event, like this town little, that it,
So today that room is, what was it, $89?
Okay, that
$89.
That makes a lot more sense.
Okay, so they took care.
That's about $80 more a night than it's worth. But
So
the other
but the
room
price-wise, being $200 a night's insane.
So here's the insanity. The other room I was looking at was like $50 more. I thought, no, this is closer. When I went to go, I thought, no, maybe I'm going to cancel and rebook. They had upped that room $300.
Wow.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow. So there are not a lot of places to stay in this little town?
Yeah, I was going to say that, or their price gouging laws there in Canada, or what do we got going on?
No price gouging.
No price gouging. No, they rate. Well, I believe the car show itself brought in
Pretty popular?
probably 5,000 or 6,000 people.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And in a small community, that's a lot.
And
So-
most of those people are from, either driving in that day or out of town staying, trying to find somewhere to stay.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Even RV sites, campsites, they are all booked.
There's a lot of people from the States.
Oh, a ton of people from the States came up. It was it's probably one of the biggest car shows I've ever went to.
Wow.
Wow.
It was an amazing event.
Of course, obviously, if that room scared me, I haven't really been to a lot of places.
I mean, that's one of the rougher ones. I've stayed some slumdog houses over in Vegas, man, and I prefer those over what I saw in these pictures.
Yeah, that
yeah,
beats the.
That's right up there with Sox's prison over at Golden Gate.
Golden Gate. Yeah, at least Golden Gate was clean.
Yeah.
It was fun, though. It kept us entertained. We thought we'd play a little game. Whoever finds the crack pipe first, gets to smoke the rest of it.
Yeah.
Finders keepers.
And
We were thinking about getting taped to look for the rock,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We did see, so it was funny because I was outside having a smoke. You weren't allowed to smoke in that beautiful palace.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
Oh, what?
That actually would have made the air quality in there better.
Better, yeah.
God forbid.
And Fleshy had went inside, and I was like, no way. I was sure I saw Mike. That's fucking Mike, I said. So I went in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Hall. I went in, I'm like, Fleshy, and he's in the bathroom.
She calls me fleshy when we're alone, too.
Stop!
I actually have a hard time.
tail. Eh?
I said, leave me alone, Duzzy. I found the pipe.
I'm doing it.
She said, pinch it off and get out of here.
Break its neck.
Duzzy. I'm painting the bowl, eh?
So he wouldn't believe me. He's like, are you sure? I said, yes. Do you dreadlocks? I'm like, yeah. Come on out. Let's go sit at the lovely gazebo over here and hopefully not get tetanus. Have another smoke. Because his room's right there.
I honestly thought what she seen was just a guy dropping off drugs.
Yeah. We were expecting prostitution and drug runs all night.
Yeah.
That's what we were
Makes
expecting.
sense.
That's what I was hoping for.
And
Both the drugs and the
I was thinking to
prostitution.
myself, I got $5.
Yeah. Favor for a favor.
Hey, babe.
So we're sitting there having a smoke, and I point out the window, and he's about ready to call my bluff. And he starts looking around. What?
I was just thinking, I got $5. You say, hey, babe, I got $5. How about I do half the work?
So we're up. So we're sitting there. He gets looking around the parking lot, and he says, I think you might be right. I'm like, why? He's like, there was the company truck there that said Rust Brothers Restoration.
Right. And he also drove his hot rod there.
Yes, his blue and white. Yeah. And I'm like, I fucking told you. He's like, I haven't seen him yet.
So he did
Right
stay
about-
at this lovely resort you've stayed at as well.
He
did?
he too did, and I'm thinking he probably didn't book his room early enough.
But I'm also thinking, judging from him, he would be happy with a piece of cardboard
As long as it wasn't raining.
in a dry ditch. Yeah. I got away from him in the morning.
And because you had your, you went out and sold your wares, didn't you?
We did. We were hoping to, if anything, just break even, pay for our hotel and our gas and all that good stuff. And we did fairly well. We did well. And
Rude
we're
Moose
planning
Designs.
next year.
Follow her on Instagram. Rude Moose.
Rude Moose
Design.
Yeah, we're planning to go next year minus the
Hotel. We're going to count.
motel,
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
You're
See,
gonna-
it was like a motel
It was a Bates Motel.
0.28. Yeah. You start with your Motel 6. That's usually the bottom of the line there. But this was a 0.26.
The reviews didn't even give it away.
I was gonna say, did you leave some good reviews? I can't wait to read the review that you leave this place.
I haven't done it yet, but plan on it.
Please let me know, and I'll screenshot it and put it on our community post.
The semen across the TV screen was a nice touch. Thank you.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Did you leave a little extra on there?
Thank you for the pleasant night stay.
Thank you for the pleasant night stay. I really love the chain lock on the door. It helped me keep safe.
Oh, and we think we avoided food poisoning too
Oh, that's always
That's
good.
good.
at the event.
We did. We think we did. Yeah, this little young lady came about
Projectile.
2 feet away from my feet, actually, and decided she was gonna spew her lunch all over the place.
Uh-oh.
It was great.
Way.
He wasn't even getting it. I'm like, she's throwing up. He's like, what? Because we had the band beside us, which was excellent.
Well, there were so many things going on. I get a little oblivious to everyone around me, and I was kind of paying more attention to the cars, the short shorts, you know.
Yeah. The titties hanging out. Yeah. The I'm so drunk calls in the background. The beer gardens. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, that was a successful trip, and I can't wait
It was fun.
to hear more about you and Fleshy P's adventures. The Adventures of Fleshy P. There, we titled it. That's what's going to happen. Can't wait to hear about that. So while you guys were out gallivanting across all of Canada, down here in the States, we had a couple things going on. One of them was our fearless leader, the Trumpsters, telling us that Tylenol, don't take it. It's bad. It's probably from China. My favorite part of the whole Trumpster telling us that not to take Tylenol
I'm Timmy the
was
Tylenol, and I'm here to teach you kids about Sonic the Hedgehog, Pokemon, and dinosaurs.
Goddamn. He should be a voice actor.
and he couldn't pronounce acetaminophen.
You Dominican?
Can you I forgot to send you the video. Of that, so.
Yeah, I think I got it. I think I got
President Trump's suggestion that link exists between autism and acetaminophen, the active ingredient in Tylenol, has raised concerns. Trump, along with Health Safety, Robert F. Kennedy, and Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Chief Mehmet Oz, Dr. Oz.
it. Dr. Oz? He's a real doctor?
Yeah, he's over there. Yeah,
Oh.
he is. It's like Dr. Pepper. Let's hear
Sell
it.
out.
First, effective immediately, the FDA will be notifying physicians that the use of let's see how we say that. Acetaminophen. Is that okay? Which is basically commonly known as Tylenol during pregnancy, can be associated with a very increased risk of autism. So taking Tylenol is not good. All right, I'll say it. It's not good.
Good. Not
For this reason, they are strongly recommending that women limit Tylenol use during pregnancy unless medically necessary. That's, for instance, in cases of extremely high fever, that you feel you can't tough it out, you can't do it. I guess there's that. It's a small...
So that's basically how that press conference went. So, of course, just
I couldn't find my bottle of Tylenol tonight because I was going to do a bit where I was just sitting over here like eating it like snacks. But you get it. It would have been funny.
People are now doing that.
Yeah, I couldn't find my bottle of Tylenol. No. I was looking for it before the show.
Ending up in the hospital.
I will say, though, it has been changed since my kids were little. When you get your kids vaccinated, they highly recommend do not give them Tylenol because it does affect the effectiveness of the vaccine.
Ah, yes.
Oh, interesting. That's the link.
I learned that with Parker.
not good.
Oh, okay.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor? Can you say acetaminophen?
Acetaminophen.
All right.
There's other words I can't say. Acetaminophen.
Will be notifying physician. Well, let's see how we say that. Acetaminophen. Acetaminophen. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay. Here's my advice. So, of course, everybody, since the Trumpster said it, everybody's trying to chug Tylenol now.
Yeah.
It kind of goes back to the whole. I hearken back to the hydrochlora, however you say that. I'm acetaminophen, and ivermectin, when he was saying to take that for COVID, and everybody was like, "You can't do that. That's horse pains. Yeah, fuck Joe Rogan. Do this, do that." Well, turns out that was an effective treatment.
Also suggest that you should, since bleach kills everything, to take a little sip once in a while.
A little
Something like that.
Just a little sip.
I think that I think that was kind of taken out of context on that whole.
That's how the Canadian media played it up here.
Yeah, and that's how everybody.
Trump's telling
played
everyone
it
to
off.
drink bleach.
You
Trump
can.
Never tell me
You can ingest bleach.
have just a
Well, I don't
little
think it's recommended.
sip of bleach.
He said, I believe that the medicine acts like you're sipping bleach.
Oh, hang on.
Grok says, no, he didn't tell me I should just have a little sip of bleach. Out of context, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That Grok is full of shit.
What
man.
did he say?
What he did say during the April 23, 2020 White House coronavirus briefing was a rambling suggestion about exploring injections of disinfectants like bleach into the body as a potential treatment.
Or something
inject
that
it.
acts
They know
as
that.
what
Yeah.
bleach
He's like,
does
what we
to
need to
disinfect.
do is have these scientists figure out like what bleach does for this, make that do that for COVID. So let's
I could just see a lot of guys
drink
probably
bleach.
trying that. He's got, hey, Billy Bob, tie me off. I think I got the vid.
I got the vid.
So my
gotta
advice,
take a
I'm not a
listen.
doctor, I just play one on this podcast, is to speak with your doctor. My advice is there is a huge uptick in autism. But my thing is, how are they counting these kids that are autistic? Or
Yeah, I don't think
whatever?
all the kids back when we were growing up were counted.
Well, I'm wondering if it isn't with our population.
If you know what I mean.
We know what you mean.
Is it
We
spectrum,
know, Russ.
spectrum
we know.
1 to spectrum 5 is counted, whereas back in the day, Russ, only spectrum 5 was counted.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So now have they added all of these things that, I mean, I'm sure everybody has a touch of sometism at some point, but there's a lot of kids that I'm noticing that are,
That boy ain't
Choose your
right.
words wisely here. Everybody has a lot of questions already about all the kids you're noticing.
that.
Dad, what are you saying?
That boy ain't right.
Talk to your doctor.
Hi,
That's my
this is
advice.
Russ Factor. I don't notice any children, so I have no input. No.
The thing
Honestly,
about
those-
it is if there's any inkling of a potential link to that, my advice would be to not do that.
But it goes without saying, while pregnant, anything overused is harmful. Even
Right, you're not even supposed to eat sushi.
Yeah. You're not supposed to eat sushi nowadays. You're not supposed to eat deli meat, for crying out loud.
Really?
Yeah.
But how many Bush
'Cause of
Lights is
Listeria.
too many when you're pregnant?
Well, it all depends. Are you like a Dana White user or
If you can keep it under 8, I think you're safe.
That's the funniest thing. I think Joe or Poppy or somebody sent it to me. It said the question was, I asked my mom if she took Tylenol when she was pregnant, and the answer my mom gave me was only when I was really hungover.
Touche.
I love it.
Yeah.
So
I think the takeaway here is it's Tylenol. It's really bad.
it's
really bad.
Not good.
Not good.
Not,
Not
good.
good.
Not good.
Fleshy? How's Tylenol?
Actually, Tylenol irritates my stomach, so I have to take Advil.
I was hoping you would give me your Trump.
Oh, my Trump.
Fleshy, how is Tylenol?
It's bad.
So not good.
Not good.
Not good.
Not good.
So
I'm ready to teach your kids about dinosaurs now. Get them in there. Get me in that belly.
So I don't know if there's any truth to this whole scenario, but again, check with your doctor.
Yeah, we are doing other stuff though. You know, this is all kind of wrapped up in RFK's little adventure to get the chemicals out of all of our food, so we stop eating Red 40 all the time.
I think that acetaminophen is not good also. And I took Tylenol. My mom did when she was pregnant with me, and that's why my voice is like this.
I feed it to Cheryl all the time. She's autistic as hell.
Russ Factor RFK might be your like wheelhouse of an impression.
Well, thank you. I definitely appreciate that. That means a lot to me.
I really enjoy what that guy has to say a lot, but try to wade through a 2.5 hour podcast with him and Joe Rogan. That is what they should play at.
You can't listen to this for 3.5 hours. Why not?
They should play that at Guantanamo.
Hey, but I did hear
definitely.
recently, it's the little things, we're gonna try to do what the UK's done, which is not a bad thing. But I heard they were yanking all the high fructose corn syrup out of Tyson products, and everyone was like, "There's high fructose corn syrup in my chicken nuggets." It's like, yeah, it's in everything, dude.
Yeah,
Hey,
American food is just
It's not just America. America.
the
Yeah,
preservatives
it's
and
here.
shit.
It's here.
If you
Yeah.
look at just anything in there, it's
A lot of it's just stuff we have to get rid of. Like, think about fluoride, man.
Not good.
We just put fluoride places because, like, what else are we gonna do? We gotta get rid of it.
Not good.
When I had my daughter in 93, I was prescribed fluoride drops for her. She was to take fluoride drops.
You just drank out of the
Right.
faucet.
But I mean, even up here, as people who try our best to stay low carb and away from sugar, the amount of things that we cannot have because we pick up, flip it over, and go, "Why in the
Why
fuck
is this in here?
why is there sugar in this? Because it's preservative."
Yeah,
But
what's with the high fructose corn syrup? It's a cheap filler,
it's cheaper.
Yeah.
and it's a
cane
preservative, and
it's-
it's also
and it's
sweetener.
it's like a byproduct of fucking everything. So we've got to do
Yeah.
something with it. So they just cram it everywhere.
And it's also
Exactly.
an addiction.
Oh,
Yes.
This is not medical advice. The
I'm a doctor.
Slotmaster 316 does not encourage you to do anything that we have spoken about for the last 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Nah.
What do we type in here? Russ Factor's got a D, R. Oh, Dr. Russ Factor. Okay.
Yeah.
MD.
PhD. MD? Am I
Oh,
an
PhD?
I
Or are
don't
you a
know.
DDS?
Which one's better?
DD.
I'm dentist.
Which one's better? Well, if you have to ask that, you might want to remove the DR.
Certified.
Russ Factor. MD. Okay, Dr. Factor. I thought you were going to say FBI, female breast inspector.
I thought you were going to say certified gynecologist. All right.
All right, giggity goo.
Almost.
Step up for your exam. Put your feet in the stirrups, and we're gonna get it on.
But not you, ma'am. Back of the line.
Not you, ma'am. Must weigh under 190.
Those fucking
Oh, wait, hold on.
Femboy. Wait, what? Was that a Freudian slip? Pardon? Something we've talked about in weeks past was the David case, the D4vd case. As we spoke about on previous episodes, the body of Celeste Rivas Hernandez was a 15-year-old girl at the time, was found dead in the trunk of David's car. You know what? You were joking about this a couple weeks ago or 2 weeks ago when we started talking about it. That's the same thing as a couple. Maybe it was last week. That she was in the frunk. She was found. I
heard that she was in the frunk.
She was found in the frunk, dismembered. L.A. County Medical Examiner confirmed that the teen's body was released for memorial services. No arrests are made. However, the LAPD
have they already taken him in once?
Searched. I don't think they've even talked to him. Searched the Hollywood Hills home.
They kind of got to be waiting then,
because
I know for a while, right? They could only technically unless they find something, they got to choose their time, right? Because they could only technically hold him for 24 hours.
I don't think they've even. I think they've talked to him. I don't know.
Yeah.
The house is a short distance away from where the car was impounded, or where the car was found, and then it was impounded and taken to a tow yard, and then the stench from that. Was David has since canceled the remainder of his tours. Police investigation into Celeste's death. When asked about during an onset interview Wednesday, LAPD said he couldn't share much about the ongoing investigation. We have a lot of resources dedicated to bring it to a conclusion, and we're not going to sleep until that happens. You want to go grab some lunch? As for speculation, the singer might have had a relationship with a teenager when she was as young as 11.
Yeah, more of that's coming out too.
Wow.
That she was seen in videos. They had a Discord that had a pretty loyal little group of people, and the conversations I read from that were very open, and people that were involved in that Discord knew they were a thing.
So wrong.
Yeah.
It's sad. And they said that they were on like some Twitch stream with I can't remember the feller's name, but she was spotted there. And then there's some concert footage where it's kind of grainy, where they think that she was with him.
Uh-huh.
She ran away multiple times. There's that video on TMZ where the teacher is talking about how she was in his class and she ran away, and then they found her and brought her back, and she kept telling everybody she was dating some guy named David.
Yeah, I don't have a clear timeline on all this though. With all the stuff that's coming out, I haven't really seen anything to piece this together to because based on the remains we know, all we heard is she's been dead a while.
I need a timeline.
Yeah, I need a little
This
timeline.
is your homework. This is your homework for next week. I want to see that back wall covered with a timeline, little tacks and strings. Yeah.
That's a window,
Yeah,
Duzzy.
Beside the window.
That's a picture
you
of
only
my.
have one wall?
That's a picture of my grandparents.
You only have one wall?
I mean, it's a weird room.
It's
kind of
got four walls.
It's kind of a weird room.
It's got 4.
Yeah, but I don't really have like good behind the bed. That's about
Excuses.
That's
I don't
the
wanna hear
best. I'd say
excuses.
behind the bed's the best wall. It's the only
Okay,
time
go
that
down to
it's
the
like,
goddamn dollar store and get some poster board like you're in high school and you're going to do a little project here.
Ooh.
That is your
Oh.
homework.
Homework so you can pass so you can get to grade 11. No arrests or charges have been made. LAPD Homicide Division is running it. Speculation, this was interesting. It's just come up in the last couple of days. Speculation is around involvement of his manager and his brother.
uh-oh.
Everybody's cooperating, though.
Are they?
Reports say.
Yeah, I mean, they can go in and give a few statements, and that's cooperating without divulging entire truth, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they all knew that this 11-year-old child was hanging out with this guy.
Yeah,
and can't even spell David right.
Yeah.
and the end of it was this Tesla that apparently had just been abandoned for days, if not at some point weeks. I'm hearing now.
And I think that his neighbors said that it used to be parked in his driveway and then it disappeared, and then it was found like a block away or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just, you're obviously innocent until proven guilty, except when you're this. But I think that the fact that he hasn't really lawyered up yet is strange to me, or he's like allegedly still talking to folks is strange to me. I've watched enough First 48 to know that you should not yap. You just get a lawyer no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Sinisterhood tells you to do. You
No
think you're
yapping.
doing yourself a favor because you're innocent? Always lawyer up.
Always, no matter what. That is great advice from me. Tylenol, not good. Lawyers, good.
Teach kids about dinosaurs and math. Maybe they'll be real good with numbers. Pump me full in your belly. You're pregnant, Mom. They need Tylenol to thrive. It's good.
Your Tylenol Timmy and your RFK and Russ Factor. Are you all right? What's going on this week?
You're on a roll tonight,
You
Russ.
are on a roll. I'm just going to sit back and just listen.
Hey, it's me, Tylenol Timmy.
Tylenol Timmy might be a fantastic. Wait a second. Did you just use two hands to take a drink there?
I use 2 hands to get a piece of ice.
Oh.
Nice rebrand.
Because I'm out of drink and I'm thirsty. I wish we took
good
commercial
news.
breaks on this show, like we did on
Tylenol Timmy, I want your take on the return of Jimmy Kimmel Live. Jimmy Kimmel returned to a tearful monologue. He did not apologize.
He
not
cried.
that he needed to
Everyone
apologize.
was betting. If you got your bets in on Odds Jam that he was going to cry, you won you some money last night.
If you had the over of number of tears Jimmy Kimmel was going to cry, you win. There's a lot of stations in a lot of cities that are still banning him.
31% of his affiliates did not air the show. This included some minor markets, but it also included major markets like I believe Nashville, Washington D.C., Portland. Those stations not carrying his show.
In his open monologue, an emotional Kimmel was discussing the Charlie Kirk. He said, "You understand, it's never my intention to make light of the murder of a young man. I don't think there's anything funny about it."
But he found something funny to do.
But he tried to find something funny. He went on to say his show is not important. What is important is that we get to live in a country that allows us to have a show like this. He took direct aim at Trump, saying he did his best to cancel me. Instead, he forced millions of people to watch the show.
I don't think it was millions. I mean, yeah,
Well,
he averaged
had millions
1.7.
of views on. He had millions of views on his. It was quadruple the size of
on a
what
video.
his-
Yeah.
normal things are.
Yeah, because everybody was looking for exactly what I was looking for. I never watched Kimmel. I just wanted to see what he said.
Right.
I'm still over here going, all of these fuckers need to take a page from the legend Johnny Carson.
Yeah, they all need to reel it in and be entertainers and
Make
shut
me
the fuck
laugh,
up.
clown. Make me
I
laugh.
was going to say, how did that saying go? Oh, yeah, that's right. Shut up and make me laugh.
Yep.
That's right.
What he
Shut
needs
up
to
and
remember
dance, monkey.
is like what Johnny Carson said. He's a comedian. It like you said, makes laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
just
that's the
think
problem.
that him
These
going
guys are
back and
wondering
forth
why they're
with-
getting canceled because they're touching nerves with people where like everybody's got their own. I don't know. We're living in a world where, I mean, we always had that strong political views, but we still borrowed a cup of sugar from our neighbor,
I'm
Right.
still trying
even
to,
if they were liberal.
I'm over here.
Now
we
you have to
can't do
borrow
that.
you can't because you have to borrow a cup of high fructose corns.
Exactly.
But I'm over here trying to figure out when the Dixie Chicks got political, they were told to shut up and sing and were canceled.
And look what happened. They should
Now
have
it's
shut the fuck up.
But now it's completely the opposite.
He's not wrong. They just disappeared because of all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one knows a
But now
single
it's
Dixie
completely
chick
the
now. Name me one Dixie chick.
Well,
The
didn't they
short,
change
fat
their
one.
name?
They did. I think they.
They're the chicks now because
Yeah.
they can't use the word Dixie because it's racist.
He's
It
not
did,
joking.
that makes no fucking sense to me. How?
No.
Oh, yeah, I can go on all night about them three
Oh, he
chicks,
gets fired up.
them three broads.
You have
Do
this.
you have a crush on the fat
I
one?
love the Dixie Chicks.
There's a fat one.
They had such great music, and then they just shit the bed.
Now you're
Now I'm
pouting.
pissy.
Holy shit! Yeah, I just watched your mood go from here, like I'm gonna burn the shit down, to here. Where's my whiskey? I want to cry with my dog.
I didn't know that you had such a soft spot for the Dixie Chicks.
Love the Disky.
That's about-
The Disky. I gotta. Yeah, we can't say Dixie anymore apparently. But I love the chicks.
Carly, what's her name from Carly Phillips?
What?
Yeah, what's her name? Used to have Go-Go Girl from the Go-Go's.
Yeah,
Belinda
No.
Carlisle?
Yeah,
Belinda
Oh,
Carlisle?
she. Oh, yeah, I love her.
I like her too.
I still love her actually.
I know.
I get weak when I'm next to you.
But no more 99 balloons, lady. Though.
Loved.
No, Nina.
Nina.
Nina. Oh yeah. As soon as I seen those arms go up,
Ooh.
I just can't do all natural. I'm sorry. And
Oh,
to all
she
the
had hair
ladies,
on her
all the
arms?
ladies listening, I'm sorry. I'm just that kind of guy. It's no offense, but
No,
it's
don't
wrong.
get soft
It's
on us. Take
wrong.
a stance. Don't get soft. You were just talking about how we're a bunch of pussies because we can't say Dixie. You stand your ground, Fleshy P.
Don't
Fleshy
go Canadian
Pete.
now.
Fleshy P does not like hairy armpits. Girls, if you've got them, out.
Out. You're off the roster.
Like,
I think
Not
if
yet.
if you've got hairy armpits, you stand up to piss.
funnel in a hose. I can write my name in the snow. Funnel in a hose. I can write my name in the snow like any man.
There's
Dusty, you're the
direct-
exception.
There is direct correlation between hairy pits and standing up.
I always
if you're
tell
a
Dusty.
guy,
That's why I don't
and if-
sleep in the same room anymore with Dusty because I always had to give her the elbow and say, "Your hog is digging into my back."
Duzzy, your gun is digging into my hip. I'll take it a step further. If you're a guy and you shave your arms and your armpits, you sit down to pee. There, I said it.
He backs away.
I don't do that.
Amen.
But I sit down to pee. It's very comfortable.
It is relaxing. Sometimes we have to.
In my own home?
know,
Yeah. I mean,
If
when
we've
I'm out
had
in
a-
public,
if we've
no.
had a hard day.
But when I'm at home, like, I can't remember the last time I've just stood up. I'm like, fuck it. I can sit down here and maybe I have to take a shit. You never know.
Okay, now I have to ask. Inquiring minds need to know. If gentlemen are in the bathroom
You were about to ask Russ if he tucks it behind the seat
and plays Wild Horse,
or if he lets it flop over the seat.
he listens to Wild Horse.
I
while he does it.
actually, all my toilets are my preferred model. They're the wide mouth boys. You know, like
Not
I
like
go
the
to my
band?
parents' house and like, you know, they shit in this tiny circle. I don't know how they do it. But mine are the big old wide mouth seats, so you don't have a problem. Everything fits
You can't
right in.
miss.
Russ has a wide
You got a little
stance.
You got a little bit of wiggle room. You know what I'm saying?
Here's my question for the men.
Not
You're going
next
to
to
the
somebody.
bathroom.
No.
Do you pee and then sit to shit, or do you sit, pee, and shit? Like, do you know what I mean? Do you do two motions in there?
No,
Like,
I'm not
usually
gonna...
men have very busy lives, Duzzy, and we like to do everything all at once.
Yeah.
so you do sit to do the whole commotion.
Yeah, everything at the same
Typically,
time.
Yeah.
It's once you get the flow going, then it kind of relaxes you, and then you're able to.
So why don't you just
Release.
sit all the time?
Because we don't have to.
Because we don't have to, yeah. It's a God-given right.
I like
Yeah.
Russ. Russ is not my favorite.
Why? Because he sits to pee?
Yes.
I'm going to get a t-shirt that says Russ sits to pee.
Probably shaves his armpits, too. Let's have a look at them pits, Russ.
Russ, raise them arms. Oh, God. I thought I saw it. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Is there
I
hair?
thought it was as bald as a baby's bottom.
Yeah, I'm not a real hairy guy.
I bet he
Except on
doesn't
your
in
face.
public. Yeah. Do you sit to pee in public, Russ?
No.
No, we hover in public.
Must be nice.
Yeah, no.
That's a bitch.
I use the normal facilities, urinals, stand, the whole works. Yeah. No, I don't sit in public.
Well, now that we're here, let's just skip down a little bit. Dizzy Weekly has her broad take. So Duzzy, that was a good start to Duzzy's broad take. But in the spirit of three guys, one broad, we give Duzzy, not equal opportunity, but we do give her an opportunity to speak her mind or come up with a question, and it's become a crowd favorite.
At least
Duzzy,
30% less of an opportunity.
So we should introduce this as, ladies and gentlemen, the representative from Canada has the floor.
The American representative.
The American representative. Yeah. Well, we need somebody.
So my broad take this week, I had two, but since how we're definitely going like man-woman thing, I am curious what the men feel like if their women have plastic surgery.
Ooh.
Especially, like, say if you're a titty man and your spouse were to go and get them greatly reduced.
Oh, wow.
Or you're a titty man and you like the tiny titties and she's not happy with the tiny titties and she gets them greatly enlarged. Do you think you have a say in what she does?
Wow, I've got to let Russ take this one.
Russ is like, I ain't fucking touching that shit.
I can't relate because I've never been in a situation where anyone I've wanted to go that route. But I feel like there would be I feel like there would be a discussion, but I would have a minority vote.
Okay.
why do you have to bring race into this, Russ Factor? This isn't a race issue.
He still has his
And keep in
Biden
mind,
Harris sign out in his front yard, I bet. Look at him.
Look at him.
look at it. And this is not
Riding
for
with
health.
Biden, baby.
So this is not for health.
No, she doesn't have
So
breast
this is-
cancer or back
Okay.
pain.
Okay.
It's purely because she wanted to do it.
Well, I believe, every woman has the choice to do whatever they want to their body. I think if you had a good spouse, he would be happy with whatever decision you made, but I really don't believe that a breast reduction is really in any woman's best interest.
Because she might get a black eye, or why you told her what?
Every woman wants to be noticed, and really, some of them, that's all they got
in
going
a
for them.
sexual
That's all.
way. Noticed in a sexual way, not because she's smart or strong.
It doesn't matter. I look at Nadia Rez. She's got big titties. I look at her.
Well, there was the
I pay her attention.
80-year-old with the fake boobs that you used to work with.
Right, and I favored her. I said, "Hey, wow, those are wow."
They're still really hard.
I think
Encapsulated.
that a girl can basically do my stance, and I've had this stance all along. Natural is better. Whether if you're part of the itty bitty titty committee, I'm all for you. And if you've got those big, huge calcium cannons, just go with what you got. I think that any plastic surgery, I know folks that have plastic surgery. I know you said breast enlargements or reductions or whatever, but I can't stand when women just don't age gracefully. I think we talked about how old's too old last week, and see, Russ Factor's he's heard enough. I think that you have to just age gracefully. There's nothing worse to me than looking at the Kardashians. There, I said it again. Look at those.
I knew I'd get it out of them.
Look at those. I saw a picture of the mom and Kim, and I don't even know which one. I think the one that was OJ's kid. They do not look anything like what they looked just mere 2, 3, 4 years ago. The lip injections, the Botox, the stuff in your head, everything, the hair extensions. Just age gracefully.
Zillion butt lifts.
We all agreed that Kylie and Kendall, great improvement with theirs.
It was an improvement.
But again, it goes back to their mental health.
Well, how do we know though? Because everybody has like those awkward teenage years, and then you look kind of weird when you're 20, whatever. But when you're after 21, you look different than when you were 17 or 18. Right. And the chicks that get like the cheek fillers and the big huge duck lips and the whatevers, it's just enough.
Yeah, those are extreme. Yeah, that's crazy. But I believe that if everybody's got their own little insecurities, and you know what, if a nose job is going to make you feel better about yourself, then go for it. If getting breast implants is making you feel better about yourself,
you say that?
Well, you could use a little lift.
You could use a little tucking up of the ladies. Come on.
Yeah, get them reinflated, hey? Reinflated in my old days.
I don't know. I'm more of a I don't know. I'm natural. I like natural.
Did you want the lighthearted one that I was going to do?
Yeah, that one. But lay us on another one. Give us another one, Duzzy.
Okay, so growing up, there were certain fears instilled into each generation. Things were made out to be a bigger deal than they were. So when I was growing up, I thought that catching on fire, certain things.
Oh, okay.
So when I was growing up, I thought that catching on fire and quicksand were going to be more of a problem than they actually are. Like Batman all the time, the TV show Batman, they were always falling into quicksand. I was sure on my way to school, I was going to find quicksand
and fall.
What was your guys's? Yeah, what was your guys's weird fear that was inoculated into you? I guess.
Well, we live in Tornado Alley. Everybody's always going to say we were going to get zipped by a tornado, so that was sort of a fear when I was in grade school.
Like I didn't have the fire, quicksand, but I would say a tornado was probably my biggest fear in life, as well.
Tornado. That was kind of legit though.
Yeah,
but I mean, like every day at school, we did that stop, drop, and roll. Like at any point, we were going to spontaneously combust.
Yeah. I get that. I didn't necessarily have that fear.
No, I did not.
And I don't think I've ever thought of quicksand taking me. Now that's how I'm going to go. How did the slot master die?
Twin was bullet.
A tragic story. He took a whole bunch of Tylenol and then he fell in some quicksand.
As the fleshy's age and all the commercials of this is your brain, and this is your brain on drugs.
Oh yeah. Your brain was gonna melt if you had a drug.
If you smoked a little bit of weed. Yeah, smoked a little bit of weed. Fried egg.
Right.
And
that's why I was always asking my buddies, "Does it look like my brain's melting?"
Anybody smell eggs?
They say, "No, you're doing good.
All right, keep it up."
That was a very, very effective commercial. I mean, because people talked about that for I can't think of many other commercials or
We
PSAs.
had gems. We had gems up here, like the robot that was flying around through the air, and then the saw came along and took off the arm.
Yeah, that was Astro.
Yeah.
I can put my arm back on. You can't. So play safe.
I could put, but you both said that in like unison.
Because it was every commercial.
Ah, the good old CBC.
You're right.
That's
Like,
Astro. I
In
can
the
put my
States,
arm
they
back
had
on.
Saturday morning cartoons. They had the I'm Only a Bill.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
the
have
Yeah.
those too.
School of Rock.
Yeah, and then the pinball one.
Yeah.
And it was every single commercial. Well, this Astro played every single commercial. And drugs. Which
Drugs
are
are bad.
good, which are bad.
1, 2, 3,
How's it go
4,
again?
5, 6,
Ask your
7,
mom
8,
after
9,
that.
10. That was a pinball one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a Sesame Street.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was Sesame
6,
Street.
7,
Yeah.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Twin over here is saying, one too many Tylenol, fried eggs.
Yeah.
That was Sesame Street?
Yeah.
I thought it was Saturday morning cartoons. I
Yeah.
can
I did
see my.
too.
I was gonna say, yeah, I would see that. I always expect to see Fat Albert come on after that.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
sing a song for you.
Hey.
You're going to learn a thing or two.
Mush mouth.
I like Mushmouth. I like that. I love Fat Albert. That was my favorite. Mushmouth was really good, and what was his other buddy's
Jam.
name?
Jam?
Jim.
I can't remember his other buddy's name. Yeah, I don't know. Back to your, I'm not sure what my fear was. What was yours?
Mine was
Quicksand?
quicksand on fire. I was going to spontaneously combust at any moment because I was told to stop, drop, and roll like on a weekly basis at school.
Bless you, P. What was yours?
Being abducted by aliens.
Ooh, that
But what did you go to sleep listening to from a young age until now, even?
Art Bell.
From the high desert.
From the high desert and the great American Southwest.
I bid you good evening, good night, or good morning, or whatever.
Tonight we're talking to Whitley Strieber, who miraculously survived a anal probing.
Oh shit! That is west of the Rockies, 888-8888. East of the Rockies, 7547, and the first time caller line.
I always love how he dumped the calls too. That's another idiot.
My favorite was when he was like, "Turn your radio down, sir."
Can you hear this?
Yeah.
Good evening. Open line Friday. Hi. I mean, I would run through a brick wall for Art Bell hearing this song.
Well, you'd have to now.
Come on, Art. Come in.
From the high desert in the great American Southwest, I bid you all good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. In God's great universe, this is Midnight in the Desert.
So
That's great
good.
universe. I've never wanted somebody to be haunted by a person in my life like I do want Corey to be haunted by Art Bell.
That would be awesome.
Love it. That would be. I
That
just
would be
said
great.
that'd be awesome. And Fletch goes, that'd be awesome.
Can I come have a sleepover?
Me and Ramona just went outside to Pahrump, Nevada. I got off my ham radio after speaking with General Johnson Jameson, and he was so good. They just don't.
It's a relative friend.
They don't make broadcasters like that. Radio. My kids are missing out on the old speaker in the box.
Because broadcasters can't get that high anymore.
You should be just forcing that shit on them. You know, just have a speaker in there and it just plays Art Bell every night as they're going to bed.
Okay, girls, it's bedtime radio.
Okay, girls. Time for your stories.
Bedtime. Everybody brush their teeth. Everybody all tucked in. You know what time it is. From the high desert. We're going to go take a little trip to the high desert. Dad. But then by week 14, Dad, when are you going to turn on Art Bell?
Oh, yeah. And then they'll get up in the morning and ask, Dad, did that guy really get probed in the ass by an alien?
From the high desert.
Something else, Russ Factor, that I've been before we close up, because I just saw Russ Factor's food get delivered, and I know it's time once food gets delivered. I've been listening to a lot of Opie and Anthony clips.
Oh yeah, what year?
The End.
No.
The End is my fave.
No, it's not my favorite. I like when they got their stride at NEW and then everything after that.
Yeah. When they first went through the whole WNEW years, that's obviously great. But then they went through the huge peak right there, and then they went through this deep, deep valley when you could just tell that Opie despised Anthony.
Yeah, you hear a lot. You hear a lot of it come through, listening back retrospectively.
Yeah. Oh, he's the whole they go through the whole intro or whatever, and look who just walked in. Anthony's 8 minutes late. That would really piss him off. Sorry, I've just been listening to a lot of that. I had to share that. Russ Factor, what do you got coming up? I was asking you what Dr. Disrespect was playing today, and you told me it was Baby Steps. Are you and Danny Hyphen gonna cover Baby Steps?
No. No, we played, and this is where I was highly disappointed. This stupid game kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed. And I never understood why. And I thought it was a PlayStation exclusive. So that was always the joke, is where's fucking Baby Steps? I'm waiting for this PlayStation. I bought my PlayStation to play Baby Steps. During one of our summer demo fests, we found out that Baby Steps is not exclusive to PlayStation. It'll also be on PC as well. It's on PC. And we played it weeks ago during a demo fest. And our comment then was, I don't understand how this game got delayed for over a year. This game is just absolute garbage. This is done. This is the game. Why did this get delayed for a year and a half? But no, we'll be talking about Friday night on the Russ Factor Show. Twitch.tv/Russ Factor Show. We'll have news from Tokyo Game Show, new game announcements from Xbox. PlayStation had a State of Play today that I have not watched, and I'm going to wait till Friday to watch it with you guys. We'll also be playing a brand new spooky game, Silent Hill F.
You said that you're going to Japan. Are you going to have special guest Freshy P come on and talk about his favorite games?
Freshy P can talk to...
Oh, my cousin. Freshy.
Freshy P, what games are you playing?
You know what? I'm not a big
Wait, that's
gamer.
Fleshy P. I'm looking for Freshy P.
Oh, Freshy. Oh, Freshy only play game, Wish Wish.
He likes the Cowboys.
Oh,
Cowboys.
Freshy Rob Cowboys.
Yeah. What is that, Oregon Trail? No, it's an Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail. Oh, Lord.
And probably
What's that
some
one?
game that's best explained as if you take the fish and then you move the fish. Where did the fish go? Because the other fish is in the place of that fish. Favorite game, Japan.
Freshie loves
Ty-
slapping toes too.
Tylenol, Timmy, what games do you play?
I already told you, Sonic the Hedgehog, Pokemon. I'll tell your children all about them. Then you want to know, if they want to know the lore and be able to recite it, I'm going to need you to open this bottle of me, old pregnant they them, and just take a big old handful. Suck it down. I got lots to teach you kids. Ah. Oh, God damn it, I spilled on
And
my
Q-Bert.
And then finally, RFK, what games do you play?
I don't really play games, man.
RFK, you hit the wheelhouse with that one. All right. And the closing on the Russ Factor show, make sure to go to, well, you got to hit it. Your sounder? You can find him on twitch.tv. Duzzy and Fleshy P, what do you guys got going on this weekend?
I'm back to Invermere for a fall harvest market all by myself because Freshie has to.
Freshie has to work Saturday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, boo.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can go to Rude Moose Designs. Follow her on Instagram and all that stuff. I
Or
forgot.
follow her home. Whatever.
Or follow her home. Your choice.
I've got some pent up aggression. I need to beat the shit out of something.
Just squeeze this baby in. I'm not sure when I'm going to go live again. I don't know. But I did go live last Monday on 22 Day.
Was it fun?
And-
Did you have a fun time?
It was fun only because Joe was there, and
Oh.
we found out. I don't know why, and Duzzy was telling me that my whole internet skipped out or something, so everybody missed out on one of the funnier things, and I don't know why it was so funny. There was a guy that was playing right next to us, who was in full Orkin Man uni, completely
God.
full Orkin Man.
Probably could have went out in the parking lot and seen the van, huh?
Like we did.
Okay.
And he just like sprayed a customer's house,
Whoa.
and my guess is he came right and was just yanking on the one-arm bandit. There he is. He was playing right next to us. And I looked, for some reason, he caught my eye. And I looked over.
I don't know why.
I don't know why. It could have been his dick broom. It could have been his nice Orkin Man. And I looked over at Joe and I go, huh, the Orkin Man loves to play slots. And I looked over and the Orkin Man was looking right at me and he really wanted to kick my ass from there on out. And I looked at Joe and I was like, is he still looking? And Joe's like, yeah, he's still looking. And I like had legit tears running down my cheek. I was laughing so hard. And I'm not sure why it was so funny watching the Orkin Man play slots.
Now, correct me. Like, Joe seems the type to sit back, instigate that fight just enough to get it going, and then just watch. Is he that kind of guy?
No, I mean, yeah, until I'm like getting my ass kicked and then he'd jump in and kick the guy's ass or at least help me out. But I mean, I don't know.
He'll let the guy get a few licks in because
Yeah.
you earned it. Okay.
I probably deserved it. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
okay.
I just go, huh, the Orkin Man, he loves to play slots too. And then I looked over and he was staring right at me. And he was like, bub, you're going to catch a fist here. And I don't know why I thought that was so funny. And then I guess when we came back, I was laughing uncontrollably. And I apologize for that. But that was the reason why. It was the Orkin Man. So, all right. Follow Russ Factor Show Follow Rude Moose Designs and follow your old pal, the Slot Master. Make sure to tune in to Rust Factor on Fridays at twitch.tv/Rust Factor Show.
Yep.
Follow Duzzy on Rude Moose Designs and, your old pal right here. We're next stop. I don't even know where we're at, 50,000. But make sure to subscribe to Three Guys, One Broad. That's where we go live every week. And we greatly appreciate all the subscriptions, all of the likes, and all of the views. Sorry, Kels Bells, we did run out of time for your interview this week. Maybe we'll get to you next week.
Maybe.
Friends don't let friends play huff and puff.
Ooh, that is wise words there, Bob Barker. Wise words. And remember, Tylenol,
Not good.
we'll see you next week.
Good night.
Doodle.